And on relationships of a very different kind, yesterday a man walked completely free, having murdered his wife and baby because the judge said he'd suffered enough. Lucky for the poor bloke, he only shot 2 people. Blimey, imagine how bad he'd have felt if he'd wiped out the in-laws as well. This is, of course, only the latest in an endless catalogue of insane judgments by male judges excusing men who attack women. It's almost as if these nasty old men were vying with each other to make the most appalling decision. So, to give you some idea of the state of the competition in the judiciary, we thought we'd make a chart. Welcome now to Top of the Stupid Old Gits! Big number 5 spot and climbing fast, we have Mad Melford Stevenson, who felt a fine was sufficient penalty for a rapist because his victim had been hitchhiking in a short skirt. And he said that the girl was...
asking for it.
Mad Melford should be careful about being sexually assaulted himself. Ooh, wearing those long dresses and curly wigs. Well, it's an open invitation, isn't it? OK, moving right along. At the big number 4 slot, it's a bloke called Judge Mays, sentencing a man to probation for beating his 4-month-old son to death during a drunken row. This top star of British justice said...
You are a thoroughly decent young man.
We better hear that again.
You are a thoroughly decent young man.
I wouldn't want to meet Judge May's version of a bastard. Okay. So, at number 3, we find Judge Potty Pickles, a real hitmaker, the Stock, Aitken and Waterman of the legal profession, commenting on his sentence of probation to a man who indecently assaulted a 6-year-old. Potty said...
Each case is different. The girl has intelligence and knew exactly what the score was.
It's all becoming clear. This time it was the little girl's fault. 6 years old, blimey. She was probably wearing a short skirt too. And at number 2, it's the late Judge Gibbons who expressed...
considerable sympathy.
For a man who admitted having sexual intercourse with the 7-year-old daughter of a friend, Gaga Gibbons said it...
strikes me as one of the kind of accidents which happens in life to almost anyone.
Of course it does. It's like putting on odd socks, isn't it? And so, here we are, right now, ready for the big number 1 judgment. Yeah, it's magnificent Justice William Miskin, who, commenting on a man who strangled his wife, cut her into 100 pieces, roasted parts of her body, scattered other parts across London and dumped her head in the river, said that apart from that, the murderer was...
a hard-working man of excellent character, simply unable to get on with your wife.